everything is all wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. This is the real story.
Alright, I like the other real story because I didn't know this one.
Way back in Once Upon a Time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneezing cold. I ran out of sugar.
That's what I understand.
So I walked down my neighbor. So I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar. Now this neighbor was a pig. He wasn't too bright either. He had made his whole house out of a straw. Can you believe it? I mean, who in his right mind would make his whole house out of a straw?
Nobody in their right mind would do that. That doesn't make any sense at all.
So of course the minute I knocked on the door, I fell right in. I didn't want to just walk into someone else's house, so I got, little pig, are you in? No. Nobody.
No answer.
No answer.
I was just about to go home.
Without my cup of sugar. That's when my nose started to itch. I felt a sneeze coming on. Well, I huffed and I snuffed. And I sneezed a great sneeze.
What happened?
And you know what? That whole yard straw house fell down. And there was the first little pig, dead as a doornail.
He'd been home the whole time, hadn't he?
Yeah. He had been home the whole time. It seemed a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner like there. So I ate it up.
Think of it as a big cheeseburger.
Just lying there.
That's right. I was feeling a little better.
But I still didn't have that cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake.
So I went to the neighbor's house, next neighbor's house.
Yeah. Now this was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. He had made his whole house out of sticks. So I rang the bell on the stick house, and nobody answered. I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? And that,
He yelled back,
go away, Wolf. Don't bother me again.
"You can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin."
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. What do you do?
I had just grabbed the doorknob when I felt my cold coming on. Well, I huffed and I snuffed and I sneezed a great sneeze.
Tried to cover my mouth.
But I sneezed a great sneeze. And you know what? When the dust cleared,
You're not going to believe it.
but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's.
When the dust cleared,
There was the second little pig, dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor.
Wolf's honor. Wolf's. I think this wolf is tied a tail.
I was feeling a little bitter, but I still didn't have that cup of sugar. So I went to the next neighbor's house.
This is the house made of bricks, right?
Yes. This was the first and second little pig's brother. He was a little smarter. He had made his whole house out of bricks. I knocked on the brick house and nobody answered. I called, Mr. Pig, Mr. Pig, are you in? And you know what that real reporter answered? Go away, Wolf, don't bother me again. Uh-oh.
There we go.
Talk about impolite. He probably had a whole sack full of sugar, and he wouldn't even give me one cup for my dear sweet old Brownie's birthday cake. What a pig!
So what do you do?
Well, I was about to go home, maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake, when I felt my cold coming on. Well, I huffed, and I snuffed, and I sneezed a great. And I sneezed. One more sneeze.
And the third little pig.
Yelled, and your old Brownie can sit on a pin.
Instead of a pin. That fly's bothering you, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So how did it turn out?
Well, we've got another page, 2 more pages left.
Okay, go for it.
Now, I'm usually a pretty calm fellow, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go a little crazy. And when the dust cleared, I was trying to break down this big door. And the whole time, I was huffing and puffing and sneezing and making a real scene. Uh-oh. The rest, as they say, is history. The news reporters found out about the 2 pigs they had for dinner. They found out a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar. It sounded very exciting. So they ground up the story with all that huff and puff and blow your house down. And somebody made me the big bad wolf.
Let's see that here. That's it.
The real story.
Yeah.
I was frank. But maybe you go opening my cup of sugar. That's the real story.
That's a long